Are you ready for me to walk you guys through how to create a week worth of content using AI tools? Now in this video, I'm going to repurpose one YouTube video into multiple forms of content using a series of AI tools and how you can use them as well. Now I'm going to also test out a little bit of ChatGPT versus Claude, just because I want to see how that looks like, and be able to walk you guys through how to also repurpose with a tool called Opus and also, of course, Canva. Now, none of this is sponsored. I just love using these tools. These are the actual tools that I use, or to be honest, my team uses when it comes to repurposing a lot of our content for both my brand and for 2XU's brand, which is my virtual assistant company. Now, to get started, I'm going to go to my other YouTube channel, which if you guys aren't there yet, you definitely should be. So this is Scaling with Lacaba. This is mostly for my business and AI content videos. I'm going to grab the latest video that I did yesterday. There we go. I'm going to open that up, hit pause, and I have this cool tool. I keep forgetting honestly what the name is, but basically you can just use any. But this is basically just the transcript generator. So I'm going to copy that transcript, and then we're going to go to ChatGPT. Now for ChatGPT, I do have a repurposing assistant, and in a past video, I've done this before where I walk you guys through how we create a lot of content using AI just with ChatGPT. I'm gonna walk you guys through the whole or the rest of that process right now. But the reason why we're here is basically I created a custom GPT for my team to be able to write a lot of really good content or create a lot of really good content with my YouTube videos. So I'm clicked get started. So outright is asking me a transcription of the YouTube video or raw document or the draft for it. So I'm just gonna literally paste the whole thing on there. I'm gonna change a few things just because it spelled tweaks wrong. Okay, there you go. So then what's it's going to do is going ahead and creating the draft of the blog post. And then it's going ahead and creating a other piece of content. So you can see already like it gave like, hey, we will create the SEO friendly blog post, get your feedback, and then the Instagram carousel outline, carousel caption, and 3 to 5 strong quotes. So here we already have the article. I always recommend treat this as your first draft, never as your final draft. And then yes, go ahead. Normally, I would read through and make sure that it is right, but in the context of time and making sure that we're not taking this too long. So Instagram carousel outline, title slide, type 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, 5, and then 9, carousel caption. Perfect. Okay, so then what we'll do, so now we have all of this content, right? I want to turn this into then also short clips, but I did want to test out how this would also look like with Claude. So can you turn a YouTube transcription I have into a blog post article? So this is super new, so you guys can see I don't even have anything set up. This is not on the paid. This is just a free plan, so it'll say, hopefully I'll be able to help. There you go. Please share with me. And okay, so I'm gonna paste the entire transcription again, and let's see if Claude does it a little bit better. So I've not really tested Claude. I just used ChatGPT for, if you guys have looked at all my other videos, I usually just use ChatGPT. So hiring for virtual assistant, game changer. All right. This is very detailed and looks like very well written also. Hey, so on that end, well, I did for ChatGPT, in ChatGPT's defense, I did prompt this already of like what I want to see and what I want to look at, and I did say keep the blog post short. So of course Claude will be a little bit more detailed, but this is brilliant. This is just very, very quick read through. It looks amazing. So yeah. Looks like Claude does really well on that. So I'm going to let that load and finish basically kind of transcribing that. And I'm going to show you guys how to grab this YouTube video and then turn it into multiple clips. So if you guys are subscribed on this YouTube channel or the other YouTube channel or on TikTok or Instagram, you guys have seen some of these shorts basically that we upload all the time. So I'm just going to click get free clips. I don't think I've even logged into my Opus. So you guys will see this a little bit live of how you can do this with your clients. when you're working with your clients, how to be able to just have one YouTube video of theirs be grabbed into multiple clips, as is what we do all the time at 2XU and with my brand. So for this one though, if you don't have the paid, it does say, it'll have a watermark and limited features. We do have the paid one for 2XU. Again, not using it here just so you guys can see how or what it could look like right off the bat. So while that loads, check on Claude. So for Claude, it's already done that. I'm going to go ahead and actually ask it, can you turn this into a carousel post for Instagram and grab the best quotes. Okay, so while that's also loading, this is the fun thing with just all of the AI tools. It's like a lot of them are still very experimental, so it takes a while for it. Okay, so Instagram, why your first VA hire will fail in 7 slides. That's cool. It's compared to ChatGPT's about 8, and it has basically, just because it has a little bit of a intro. So let's go into Canva now. This is 2XU's Canva. Now we do have the paid Canva just because we need to use the paid Canva for a lot of things that we do. And I'm going to go into Canva AI. I'm going to test it out and see how it would look. I'm just going to ask it literally to grab and I'll go back into Canva of create a carousel with this info. Now, normally, I always recommend to use the WHAT method of giving it context, who you are, what you do, who you work with, the outcome that you need, the asking, are you ready, and then the how. But a lot of these are already pre-prompted, already prepared, and knows what it is it's supposed to be doing and creating. So let's see how Canva makes it, if it'll just go ahead and actually make us these. Typically, honestly, we would just kind of create this a little bit manually, but since this is a very AI themed series, that it's doing that. So let's go back to Opus. Let's clip clips in 1 click. And let's go back to Canva. Ooh, looks like it's creating it. So let's see. And then going back to Claude, it looks like, again, it kind of just did the same thing that ChatGPT did. The thing that I love, it gave us already caption suggestions. So I know a lot of people do use Claude for copywriting when it comes to writing their captions. So this is great. I love that it already kind of did that a little bit intuitively. So let's check back on Canva. Oh, okay, this is cool. I honestly have not seen this before, which is great because then you guys are getting a little bit of live reaction. It already gave us the first few. I'll say add an illustration of a business team collaborating because this is much a business post. But that's cool. It already gave us, so if you guys see title slide, why most first hires fail and how to avoid it, it already kind of did that as the title. I wonder if it did the rest of the carousel. So let's see what it comes up with. And then while we're doing that, going back to Opus Clip, just so we can see it, add import videos from YouTube. Not right now, but it says ETA 5 minutes. So imagine if you are a content creator or if you're a social media manager and you're doing all of this and you don't even have to open any desktop app. It's all online, it's all AI. It's not really cool. I find that really cool, to be honest. While Opus is doing that, ChatGPT is basically done because it already gave us like what we wanted. Same thing with Claude. So when it comes to copywriting, experiment, see what matches and what makes sense for your business. Like I said, ChatGPT is kind of pre-programmed for us on what are the posts that work for us. So that's kind of how it already writes. Claude wasn't. Claude was a total surprise of like, oh my God, it's actually like works really nice. Maybe I should switch to Claude. We'll see. But let's go back to Canva and see what's come up with. Now, this is the funny thing about AI. It's still very much internet dependent. So as my internet is not the best at the moment, while I'm recording this whole YouTube video on how to use AI, we're just gonna wait a little bit. Recording a video on how to use AI tool for content creation, and my internet is super freaking slow at the moment. So AI is still dependent on how fast your internet runs. That's just, I don't know, a reminder. Hi.
One eternity later.
Okay, so that was a little bit of a while. So on Opus, it looks like it already went ahead and cut a few of the videos. Let's watch and see. Yeah.
Rephrase really helps. If they're doing something wrong, or if they've done something wrong, it's just a little bit one redirect. It's showing them like, hey, this is kind of what you did wrong, and this is what I encourage you in the future. So you're redirecting back to the path.
So again, pretty solid. Like without editing tools or anything else, Opus is going to grab really good parts of the video, and then now we can go ahead and download this, upload it into YouTube, schedule it for your clients' post or your own posts as well. Let's check on Canva. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and open this one and see if it actually went ahead and created the whole thing. Shake test our images. Let's go through use Canva editor and see what it creates. So it is just the one page, but pretty cool that it kind of already created the first one. Basically, all you need to do after this is you can either go ahead and duplicate the page, and then you can just straight up copy and paste the content that, of course, ChatGPT already prepared for you, and then make edits as well. But honestly, this wasn't here 2 years ago when I was using Canva, and I've been using Canva for years now. For about, I think, 6 years now I've been using Canva. But this makes it easier. This just makes it better, where you can just copy and paste instead of having to create something from scratch. You basically have something you can play with. So not perfect there yet, but again, for the rest of my team, they will do this so much better than I am doing it right now. But that's a cool little thing that you can just start using Canva to generate like your carousels, your images, your quotes. That's one of the ways that I use it for. You can use that same AI prompting basically, where you can ask it questions. So that is basically how we've essentially, in the last, I don't know, on my timer it says 20 minutes, but this is probably going to be a shorter video. But in the last 20 minutes, we basically created, let's count, shall we? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, about, wait, let me count this one as well. I wasn't counting this one. So we've created 17 videos, short videos, for reviewing, yes, but then at least that's done. We've created a blog post. We've created a carousel post. We've grabbed quotes from the one YouTube video, and then who knows how many graphics you can create with using Canva. So that is a straightforward and easy way of using AI tools for creating content for social media, whether you're doing it for yourself or as a virtual assistant for your client. Hopefully you guys got a lot of really good stuff from that. And if you guys want to learn more about this, join my Ava community. I've literally just started it. I'm revamping my old community that I had on Facebook. If you guys want to join also our Ava challenge, it's currently ongoing when you guys watch this video. If it's already done, basically by the what time you watch this video, you can just go through it at your own pace later on. But yeah, that's basically how to create that much content in such a small amount of time using AI. If you guys enjoyed this video, of course, make sure to hit the thumbs up button right there. Comment below if you have any questions when it comes to using AI for content creation. And if you still haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos every Sunday on how to have a career and how to use AI. And if you want to subscribe to my videos on how to have a business with AI, you guys can check out that channel right here and the latest video right here. Hope you guys have an amazing day. And remember that small steps matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!